I'm awkward. What's up, friends? It's Miranda, and I've never really told many people this. Like, I've told my close friends and like some of my family members and stuff, but I've never told like the internet. Like, I've never posted on Twitter or anything like that I auditioned for The Bachelor this past summer. So I know as soon as you hear that, you're like, okay, are you crazy? Why would you want to be dating a guy that like 30 other girls are dating? That's stupid. I did not audition because I really wanted to be on the show. I do love watching the show, but if I were to be on the show, I wouldn't be as interesting as half those girls. Like, if you watch it, you saw this past Monday that they're psychotic on there. I mean, like, I'm not the most sane person in the world, but like, this girl showed up on a camel and another girl showed up wearing a dolphin costume, which was actually a shark costume, but swore that it was a dolphin costume. I'm not that kind of crazy. A bunch of my old coworkers and I at the place that I used to work would talk about The Bachelor every week. We were obsessed with it. And so one day I was like, you know what? I'm gonna audition, like, jokingly. But then I think I convinced myself more and more that I was being serious. And part of that was because my mom said that Dawson's butt. Okay. Part of the reason I think is because my mom said that I would never do it. So I just wanted to prove her wrong and do it. Sorry, Mom. I decided in like May, I think, that I wanted to audition, like just for the heck of it. Like, how many people, okay, I guess a lot of people can say they've auditioned for it, but like, how many people that you know can say that they've auditioned for The Bachelor? Like, I can now say that I've auditioned for a TV show, which I've never thought about it like that, and that's actually kind of cool. So the day that I auditioned, I'm pretty sure was July 31st, which was either the last audition or like the second or third to last audition. And now that I like know how the audition works, I understand why there's not as many people on the show from around this area in like Indiana and Ohio and that kind of thing. And that's because they start auditions like really early, like before The Bachelorette is even over, before they even have The Bachelor picked. If you're one of the first groups of people to audition, like towards the beginning, you'll either not get a call at all, so you're not on the show obviously, or you'll get a call saying, we want to fly you out to LA so you can meet with a bunch of our producers and we'll give you an interview and just get to know you a little bit more, get a feel for you before we just like put you on our show. But if you're one of the later ones, I found out at the audition that I went to that you don't get that first call. You just get a call saying you're on the show. Like, so that's why there's not as many people from this area, I guess, because they just go straight from audition to you're in. I was gonna go with one of my friends, but then I realized that it's at a casino, so you have to be 21 in order to go in the casino, so my mom went with me, which was a little bit weird because, like, I'm a 21-year-old auditioning for The Bachelor, whatever, and I'm showing up with my mom. Like, all this stuff I'm saying now, I'm realizing how weird it is. So we show up to the casino. It was like a somewhere between 3 and 5 hour drive, so I slept a lot of the time because I was really tired. So sorry again, Mom, that I made you drive while I slept. But I did my makeup in the car, I curled my hair before we left the house, and when we got there, I obviously had to show my ID because do I look old enough to be in a casino? No. Now I'm 22, but I was only 21 then, so we're looking around to figure out where it's at because there's no sign saying like this way to the auditions or whatever. So we find it. We got there like 2 hours early because we were scared that the line was gonna be super long and I didn't want to be there forever. There were 4 people in line ahead of me. So I was like, guess there's not as many people here. And as soon as I walk up, all of these girls just look at me like, I literally got told, you do know you have to be 21 to audition, right? Yes, I know that. Like, how do you think I got in this casino if I'm not 21? The girl that was first in line, she was just so crappy. And I had mentioned to one of the girls that had gotten in line behind me that I like was in beauty school before and I dropped out. She's like, I went to beauty school too. I graduated though. And I'm like, awesome, cool, good for you. Like, do you want an award? I don't know. I wasn't even talking to you. Like, get out of my conversation. Ugh. But she kept like butting into everyone's conversations around her, which was so freaking annoying. Okay, like my mom was like standing over with a couple other moms because thank goodness I wasn't the only one that brought their mom with them. So she was talking to other moms and she comes over and hands me a drink. And I don't even remember what it was because that was like 6 months ago now. Holy crap, that was 6 months ago. Oh my gosh. And she hands it to me, so I thought she got it for me. And so I start drinking it and there were 2 cherries in it, so I ate a cherry. And then the girl next to me said I could tie a cherry stem with my tongue. So I was like, oh, that's cool, do it. Gave her the cherry and the stem and she did it. And then she didn't know what to do with it, so she gave it to my mom to throw away. And then everyone in line decided that my mom was gonna be the house mom for The Bachelor. They liked my mom better than me. What can I say? I'm socially awkward. Everyone knows it. So the girl in front of me and the girl behind me like started talking. They became really good friends, and turns out that they had like a mutual friend and they swapped each other's Snapchat names, and it was just like awkward third wheeling because I'm standing in between them and I'm like, what's up? I'll just stand over here. Yeah. Eventually they open the doors after like 2 hours, and so you have to like sign in, write which number you are, and then you get like a packet of papers and a pen, which everyone else got to keep their Bachelor pens, but I didn't. Still salty about it. Just saying. Thanks, The Bachelor, for letting everyone else keep their pens except for me. So after we got our pens and all that stuff and got the stuff to fill stuff out, we had to go get our pictures taken. They took from shoulders up, then they took from waist up, then from knees up, and then floor up. After you did that, you had to fill out like 5 pages of the randomest questions. Have you ever been convicted of a felony? Do you ever do drugs? Do you drink? What's your favorite kind of drink if you do drink? What are some of your hobbies? Describe yourself in like 3 words, like that kind of thing. And then there were questions like, what's a weird talent that you have? And I could not think of anything. Then after you finished that, you had to go give them the paper. They would make sure you filled out everything, and then they walked you into this huge auditorium. And I sat down. There were 4 people in front of me, and it was like all the people that were in front of me in line. They were like, okay, well, we need 1 more person before we can like go into the next room for the interview. One of the girls was like, well, can we ask you some questions? And the lady was like, yeah, I'm one of the like main producers for the show, which I was like, that's really freaking cool. And she asked, do you know who The Bachelor is already? And they're like, oh yeah, we've had him picked for like weeks now. And I'm like, I was like hoping so much that it'd be Derek or Luke, because Derek looks like John Krasinski. If you don't know who Derek is, like, that's Derek. And then Luke, I love him. Luke, they're both so gorgeous. So then another girl was like, well, who is it? And she goes, yeah, I'm not gonna tell you who it is. So we go into another room and sit there and wait. They would say, okay, who's next? And like people just get up and go, but then people kept being brought into the room. So I ended up waiting there for like 20 minutes because girls would just like show up and be like, I'm next. Okay, I know you wanna be on TV, honey, but I was here first, so wait your turn. And so then I finally get into the room. She asked me questions like, how long was my last relationship? When was my last relationship? Why did we break up? How many relationships I've had, like all the basic things they should know. And so then like I had to say a couple things again because I messed up the first time saying them. So then they're like, okay, well, thank you. Like, we'll give you a call if you made it on. We're not doing the second interview process for the next couple of auditions because we do start filming in like a month. So as I'm walking, like I see that producer lady talking to someone, and she's saying like, you know, yeah, like I can't wait for the season. It's gonna be a really good one. I can't wait for and then she saw me coming and then goes, The Bachelor, to like meet all these nice women. And I'm like, was she gonna say Luke? Like, I swear she was gonna say Luke. Bachelor this season is Nick Viall, who has been on 2 seasons of The Bachelorette, a season of Bachelor in Paradise, and now he's The Bachelor. That's 4 shows. So like, why in the world would he be The Bachelor? Whatever, not going into that. And now this season is already crazy. There's been 1 episode and all the girls are psychotic, so I can't wait to see how this season goes. So I guess the point of this is that I'm pretty sure The Bachelor was supposed to be Luke because I overheard the producer talking to someone and sounded like she was gonna say Luke, but I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. The girls that I met there were not very nice, and I should have gotten to keep my Bachelor pen because everyone else did. Well, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I do try to make videos every week. And I'll see you next time. Bye.